Another live event in New Orleans, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
Nine Inch Nails. Live at Smoothie King Center, February 5th. Get tickets now at NIN.com. 9 Inch Nails. Live in New Orleans. Peel It Back Tour 2026.
Doesn't it make you feel better?
Get set for NBA action. It's the Pelicans and the Nuggets. Time now for your starting lineup. First for the visiting Pelicans, 0-3 to start the season under fifth-year head coach Willie Green.
Jeremiah Fears, 6'4" guard from the University of Oklahoma.
Herb Jones, 6'7", forward, Alabama.
Trey Murphy III, 6'8", forward, Virginia.
DeAndre Jordan, 6'11", center, Texas A&M.
Zion Williamson, 6'6", forward, Duke University.
Yeah, don't adjust your radios. You heard that right. DeAndre Jordan is getting the start tonight for the Pelicans. The former Denver Nugget, who was here for 3 years and won an NBA championship with the Nuggets. But again, if there's anybody that knows the Nuggets better than DeAndre Jordan, I don't know. But you got some size now to match up with Nikola Jokic. For the Nuggets, they're 2-1 to start the year, 1-0. In this building, they beat the Suns in game number 2 at home. Their head coach is David Adelman. That's right, son of NBA longtime coach Rick Adelman. Adelman in his first season in the Mile High City. Jamal Murray will get the start at point. He's averaging 30 points per game. Notoriously slow starter, but he's off to a quick one here this year. Christian Brown, who just signed a long-term extension, now in his 4th year out of Kansas. Cameron Johnson, free agent signee, comes over from the Nets. He'll be the 3. Aaron Gordon, who had 50 points on opening night, including a career-high 10 threes, is the 4. And the 2-time MVP, Nikola Jokic, man in the middle. He's got 3 straight triple-doubles to start the season. Those are your starting lineups. An active list presented by Morris Bart for New Orleans. Kevon Looney and DeJounte Murray continue to be inactive, but Looney is getting there, folks. He's getting work done on the court. So I would imagine we're going to see him back to live action very, very soon. Those are your particulars. Tip-off next.
Over the last century, United Way of Southeast Louisiana has been the force for good in our community. We've been at the forefront of improving outcomes in education, income, and health for every person, everywhere. Together, with you and our partners at the New Orleans Pelicans, we're rolling up our sleeves and mobilizing the power of people, offering ways for you to create a community strong enough for the next 100 years. Visit UnitedWaySELA.org to join us today.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Our team of orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you. For more information, visit ochsner.org/sportsmedicine.
Entergy Louisiana is strengthening our power grid from Lake Charles to Baton Rouge, Metairie to Monroe. Our blueprint covers the state. Nearly 10,000 projects, over 11,000 miles of transmission line. We're reinforcing infrastructure to prepare for stronger storms, reduce outages, and respond quicker when you do need us. We're making stronger connections in every community because together, we power life.
This radio presentation of the New Orleans Pelicans, presented by Smoothie King, is brought to you by Chevron, the human energy company.
No one passed to Z. Oh, my God! Oh, he drove it down with a left hand over Jemison. Oh, baby! You flock around and you will find out.
Energy. We power life.
Z to Murphy. Another deep straightaway 3. From 10 of LeBron. Heat check.
New Age Products, official garage and outdoor kitchen provider of the New Orleans Pelicans. And by Smoothie King, rule the day.
Give it up. Alley-oop. Hawk from Alvarado. Hawk for Tua.
Now, here's Todd Graffanini.
Three-hall. Riding Cowboy. All right, here we go, baby. Pelicans and Nuggets from the Mile High City. We are underway. Nikola Jokic wins the tip against DeAndre Jordan, who is a fan favorite in this building. And now Jokic has it, left the lane, guarded by Jordan. One slap at the ball, back tapped out now to Aaron Gordon. Repost to Jokic. Jokic drives to the dotted line, fakes once, fakes right, throws up a baby hook, and down. You're going to see that a bunch tonight. So early 2-0 lead here for the Nuggets. Jeremiah Fears, right free throw line extended in the corner to Jones. Now Fears get it cross court over to Trey Murphy. Now Jordan left free throw line extended, handed off to Trey. Trey throws one off the glass too strong. Fight for the rebound, and it's run down by Aaron Gordon. And now Christian Brown beat everybody back defensively. We leave him wide open, and he will miss a corner three with nobody near him. We got a break there.
Literally 4 white jerseys were just waiting for him to shoot the ball.
All right, Fears, right side, front court, guarded by Jamal Murray. Crosses him over, weaves through to the right elbow, pop one up, no. Rebound DeAndre Jordan, get it to Zion in the lane, throw it up. No, foul, yes. And I'm telling you, you're going to be able to get into the lane. Jokic, despite his size, is not a rim protector. And there's going to be opportunities, just like we saw Williamson have right there. And they hacked him. And that foul's on Aaron Gordon. First free throw is no good.
DeAndre Jordan, after shoot-around this morning, was talking with local reporters, Todd. He said he knows what his job is, and his job was right there what you saw. He got the rebound, looked for Zion, fed him to go into the lane.
All right, Zion goes 1 of 2, 64%. Early on this season. Z, of course, missed the Boston game. Left foot bone bruise, back in tonight. 2-1 Denver, just underway from the Mile High City. Murray around a Jokic pick, pops one top of the key, around and out. And you heard DeAndre Jordan say, get out of the way, Fears. I got this one. Now Z left sideline, guarded by Murray. Now they'll drop off, get it to Trey Murphy. Murphy drives down the lane, finger roll. Missed it, point blank. Back the other way, Cam Johnson. Kick it left corner, Murray, touch pass to Brown. Up top, Jokic, wide open three. 5-point swing.
Trey's got to feel like there's a lid on that basket.
Murray right now is shooting 39% from the floor. Zion in the paint, floats it up and in with the left hand. 5-3. Zion's got all 3 of our points.
You've had 3 shot opportunities by New Orleans. All 3 have been in the paint, Todd. So to your point, you're going to have a chance to score there.
Now Jokic get it to Gordon. Spot up right angle 3 around and out. Rebound DeAndre Jordan. So Jordan already with 3 boards. Now Williamson sizing up Gordon. Pump. Kick it to DeAndre Jordan. DJ. Hand it off to Herb Jones. Jones back cross court to Jeremiah Fears. Shot clock at 8. Christian Brown on Fears. Now Jordan back to Jeremiah. Kick it in the corner, Herb, and he stepped out of bounds. That possession did not look like it was going in a place for success. There was only 2.5 on the shot clock when Herb got that DHO.
It looked like a starting 5 that hadn't played together, right?
Well, they haven't. Now Murray, 2-man game with Gordon. Murray is deadly in the mid-range. He'll back it out now around a Jokic pick. Steps to his left for 3. Short, rebound Herb Jones. 5-3 Denver, 9 minutes gone. 9 minutes left first half. Fears between circles. Directing traffic. Well beyond the arc, now left wing. Back between circles, now to the right side. Hand it off to Z. Shovels to Fears. Pump fake. Drives to the box. Throws it up. Air ball. There's DeAndre Jordan to clean up the trash. Was that a pass? No, sir. But we'll take it. And we're tied up at 5. Now Jokic right in the lane. Front court. Get it to Brown. Repost Jokic. Joker back to the basket. Trying to back down Jordan. Gets to the dotted line. Floats it up and in. If he gets it that deep, Gus, you might as well start running the other direction.
We heard the coaches during shoot-around this morning saying he's going to do that all night. We know what he's going to do. How do you stop it?
Well, nobody has.
Right.
Joker's got 7. Z triple team. Went up, stripped by Jokic, 2-on-2. No look pass to Brown and a layup. And just like that, it's 9-5. Now we go back the other way. Great pass from Jeremiah Fears to Williamson, who sealed off from Jokic, and the dunk by Z.
Fears getting the start, Todd, and you and I were talking about this morning. I think, and we think, it's to pick up the pace and get the Pelicans out and running.
All right, Jokic handoff, Cam Johnson weaves through traffic, throw it up, back iron, no, but a foul on New Orleans. Now, Jordan got the start. The question is, how long is he going to be able to keep up the stamina? Remember, we're at altitude here, even though he's used to playing in this building. Eve Messi is already off the bench along with Sadiq Bey, so I would assume that Williamson and Jordan are going to come out as Cam Johnson at the free throw line. First one is short. So Williamson out. And who else? We got 6 on the floor, yeah. DeAndre Jordan will also come out as well, but not bad for DJ. 4 minutes, 2 points, 4 boards, including a second chance opportunity. Second free throw by Johnson is good. Now in his 7th year out of North Carolina.
More importantly, Jokic went at him twice, no fouls, right? No fouls called on.
All right, Fears, hook pass up top, Sadiq Bey. Shovels it to Murphy. Now deep left wing, Herb Jones back to Trey. Got to get Trey going offensively. Jump feed out to Herb Jones, fake a 3. Boy, they closed out quick on him. Murphy, nowhere to go. Up top, Bey, shot clock at 2. Bey, long 2, straight away around and out. That's just great defense by Denver. 10-7 Nuggets, 7:05 left first quarter. Gordon on the clear out, headed poked away by Sadiq Bey and taken by Messi. Good job by Sadiq defensively. Now Fears, wide open 3, right side, around and out.
The shot's going to be there all night. They're going to let him shoot it. He's got to knock him down.
Bell's 0 for 2 to start the game from distance. Gordon. Now at the nail, Jokic. Now the double team. Throw it down low. Great defense by Fears. That's how you play the Joker. Now Herb taking it right at Jokic, lays it in. That's how you play it, Gus. The immediate double at the nail. Make it hard on him. 10-9.
Got to be ready for his entry pass. And that's what they did. They worked on it this morning, and they showed it there.
All right. Jokic right of the lane. Oh, great feed to Murray, cutting straight down the lane. And there's the assist and the layup by Jamal Murray. Murphy. Fake the 3, get it to Eve, back to Trey. Now right corner, Fears. Fears trying to post up Messi. Messi backing down the Joker. Spins right, spins left, and lays it in with a left hand. Now you got to get back in transition. Pels down 12-11. Murray throws it up, late whistle, and Willie Green cannot believe it. So foul on New Orleans.
Herb Jones.
And that'll be Herb's first. Free throws for Denver when we come back. Quick start. 5:46 left first quarter. Denver 12, New Orleans 11 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Keesler Federal Credit Union helps Saints fans like you live your way. Whatever your dream may be, whether it's screaming from those perfect game day seats or hosting the ultimate watch party at home, Keesler Federal's got you covered. Sign up today for a free high-earning checking account and enjoy better rates, better returns, and better service. Keesler Federal, the official credit union of the New Orleans Saints.
Membership and credit eligibility required. Federally insured by NCUA.
In basketball, it takes the right team to win. That's why you need a partner like Marsh McLennan Agency. We've been providing business insurance, employee health and benefits, and private client insurance solutions to Southeast Louisiana for 80 years. Marsh McLennan Agency combines the personalized service model of a local consultant with the global resources of the world's largest insurance firm. At Marsh McLennan Agency, we know more than just insurance. We know New Orleans. Marsh McLennan Agency is a proud partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. Visit marshmma.com today.
Hey Pelicans fans, SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Pelicans basketball games or to any other live event in New Orleans, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
Sit courtside at the Smoothie King Center with courtside seats. You'll get premium club access with all-inclusive food and beverage service, plus a view of the player tunnel. For more info, visit pelicans.com/premium. Todd Gravenini, Gus Catton go with you here at Ball Arena, downtown Denver. Good start for New Orleans, 5:46 up first quarter. Denver 12, New Orleans 11.
Zion Williamson leading the Pels with 5 points, Todd. 0 for 1 from distance shooting, 5 of 12, 41%. They do have 6 boards, Denver 5, so we're keeping an eye on that. And as far as three-pointers for them, 1 of 4. Jokic leading them in scoring with 7. They're shooting 5 of 9 for 55%. So you're in the same ballpark from distance, but to your point, I keep looking at that Trey Murphy box score, 0 for 2 from the floor. A shot missed at the rim. Want to get that confidence back on him. Pels will be better when he gets going.
All right, Jamal Murray at the free throw line after the Herb Jones foul prior to the break. Jordan Poole will come off the bench for the first time this year for New Orleans. You've got Fears as the first free throw is good. Jones, Messi, and Bay. Cam Johnson still in for Tim Hardaway Jr. now in. Christian Brown and Nikola Jokic. Hardaway, you talk about a guy that can get hot quick. We saw him in Dallas just absolutely light us up. All right, Messi front court, 14-11 Denver. Now left side, Herb Jones and a travel. That's twice now Herb has hesitated offensively. He stepped out of bounds on one possession and then travels on that one. As Peyton Watson will check in for Jamal Murray, and we just got called for delay of game. By the way, your officiating crew, Tony Brothers is the crew chief.
Guess who's Herb Jones complaining to?
Scott Twardowski is the referee. Gina Canzariti is the umpire. Oh! Now Jokic straddling the arc right side. Shovels to Brown. Brown two-man game with the Joker. Drives in and throws it down over Eve Macy. Now, when you're in Denver, they want to overwhelm you early. You've got to hang in there early. Poole, step back, right wing three, splash. And historically, when he was a member of the Golden State Warriors, he had some awesome games in this building, and you hope that continues.
You know, Fierce getting the start, Poole coming in with the second unit. One of the hopes and beliefs is I can give you some offense with that second unit.
Now Brown to Jokic, unencumbered, lays it in. So the Joker, 9 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. By the way, Jokic leads the league in rebounds and assists. How many times do you see that from a big man? 18-14 Nuggets. Fears around a Messi pick. Jump feed out right corner, Bay for 3. That's a spot in the corner. And the Pels have made their last 5 field goal attempts, including 2 threes, and it's 18-17.
I like that. Pretty assist by Fears. He's so good at that, getting in the lane and finding somebody.
Another great bounce pass to a cutting Nugget. Christian Brown, the beneficiary, and the dunk. It's 20-17. Fears, little baseline fall away. That's good from 10 feet. So both teams are shooting it pretty well right now. The Nuggets at 66.7%, Pels at 53%. Jokic above the right elbow. Brown again cutting to the rim. There's no answer. 22-19. Jokic already with 4 dimes. And Christian Brown, he's getting her layups. He's got 8 points. Bay off the curl right at the top for 3. Too strong. Rebound Jokic. Pels down 3. 3:25 left first quarter. Jokic got hit in the face by Jordan Poole. Pretty easy call right there.
You see what makes him so good, though? Like, he could score whenever he wants, but he's so good at the assists, knowing and seeing the matchup. Bron's just enjoying it right now. Then he gets to rebound, brings it up, and gets fouled. That's what makes him so special, though.
Yeah, you just, again, you've got to make it hard on him, which we did in the first couple of possessions, but you see these backdoor cuts, and he's just brilliant at finding the open man, and we got another foul. This time it's on Jose Alvarado, who literally has been in the game for 5 seconds.
They were doing the same thing. They were trying to find Bron on a pick and roll there, and Jose held them.
All right, we've got 4 team fouls. The Nuggets have 1. Zion's back in as well. Peyton Watson, sideline right, get it to Jokic. Now, Jokic is going to play the entire quarter, then he's going to have a seat. Gordon right at the top, can't leave him open. He made 10 threes on opening night. Brown sizing up Saddiq Bey, steps back long too. Too strong, that's a bad shot. Rebound Messi. Hells again, only down 3 here. Zion right corner Poole, he'll drive baseline, blocked from behind by Watson. And then Saddiq Bey in the left corner got that shot blocked. Back the other way, Jokic. Jokic shovels to Brown. Brown drives into the lane, throw it out to Hardaway, catch and shoot 3. Yep. Hardaway coming off a 20-point performance in the win over Minnesota 2 nights ago. And again, that guy can get as hot as anybody. Bounce feed, Williamson right through Jordan Poole's hands, out of bounds. Unforced error, turnover number 3, timeout on the floor. 2:33 left first quarter, Denver 25, New Orleans 19 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
The NASCAR Championship is on the line, and SiriusXM will take you to the track for every thrilling turn.
1, 2, 3 cars crashing and colliding.
Sunday at 2 Eastern. 4 drivers enter with equal points. The highest finisher takes the crown.
This is Denny Hamlin.
This is William Byron.
Hey, this is Chase Briscoe. This is Kyle Larson.
And driver-to-crew chatter on the SiriusXM app puts you in the car for every lap.
Let's go get a championship, baby!
The NASCAR Cup Series Championship live from Phoenix. Listen on SiriusXM NASCAR Radio Channel 90 in the car and on the SiriusXM app.
For the best basketball talk every afternoon, don't miss Justin Termini and NBA legend Eddie Johnson on SiriusXM NBA Radio.
If you don't play as a team, you can't win.
They have too much talent, and now it's starting to show.
They're breaking down the top stories in the NBA and talking to the biggest names in the league.
It's Magic Johnson.
We've always been about winning championships.
Catch NBA Today with Justin Termini and Eddie Johnson. Weekday afternoons from 4 to 7 Eastern. Only on NBA Radio Channel 86 and the SiriusXM app.
Your home for the biggest stories in the league is SiriusXM NFL Radio.
This is Jim Miller.
And I'm Pat Kerwin from Moving the Chains.
The clock is ticking to the NFL trade deadline, and we have the latest news and rumors covered.
I don't want to go anywhere. I think everybody knows that. The fan base knows that.
And the rivalry continues when Josh Allen and the Bills host Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs in Week 9.
Touchdown, Kansas City! SiriusXM NFL Radio Channel 88 and the SiriusXM app.
Add some ghoulish grooves to your Monster Mash. With the ultimate Halloween party mix.
This is Halloween.
The Freaky 50. A spooky selection of songs to make you shudder and dance. Find the Freaky 50 along with many more Halloween specials in the SiriusXM app. Just search Halloween.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year Sam Mitchell every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
It's the Clippers at Intuit Dome, Halloween night. That is our first NBA Cup game of the year.
It is. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm also looking forward to seeing if you're going to be in costume.
That is a no.
Everybody here is dressed up.
Yeah.
At least the dance team.
No, I'll be dressed up as an announcer. 2:33 left, first quarter here in Denver. It's 25-19 Nuggets.
Well, credit after that first time out, Todd. Denver realized there was a matchup that they wanted to exploit. They kept going and calling the same play over and over again to Christian Braun. He got a couple of fouls called on the Pels, a couple of dunks on him. Extended the lead a bit. And to your point, you just got to stay in this first quarter here.
All right, Bruce Brown, who was with the Pelicans last year, is in the game. There's Hardaway to get it to the cutting Gordon, and we're seeing a lot of layups and dunks, and that's what the Nuggets do. It's a quick 7-0 run, and just like that, you're down 8. You got to hang in there here early. Like I said, they want to overwhelm you early in the game. Poole, quick catch and shoot 3. Right corner won't go. And the rebound to Aaron Gordon. Pels with Poole, Bay, Misi, Alvarado, and Williamson. 2 minutes left in the first. Bruce Brown, the Cowboy, now right of the lane to Jokic, backing down Z, and he threw it to Gordon, who was just waiting there. I don't know if that was intended for him. Now Jokic, the repost. Oh, does a 360. Now Misi swats it away. Brown for three, no. We can't run it. Oh, we got an easy deflection. Lucky deflection, Alvarado, who promptly throws it off a leg. That's off Bruce Brown. And we're going to have a foul on the Nuggets. We got a lucky Karam right there. 94 seconds left. That's first in the last 2 minutes for Denver. Foul is on Hardaway Jr.
It's a pretty play by Misi coming across the paint.
Yep. Little weak side help. And down to Z. Kick it out to Poole. Extra pass, Bay. Left corner three. Nope. Weak side rebound, Aaron Gordon. His fourth. Pels are now 2 of 6 from beyond the arc. Gordon to the rack. Fouled by Z. Free throws coming up for Aaron Gordon, who has just been a spectacular player for the Denver Nuggets. Now in his 12th year out of Arizona. World champion a couple years ago. It just fit in perfectly with what Denver wants to do offensively. Free throw good. And this is, again, what you were concerned about, Gus. You were playing solid, going back and forth with this team in the first half of the first quarter, and now you look up and you're going to be down 10 after this second made free throw.
Have to cash in on those opportunities. It just, you get that sense and feeling too, knowing that you can't have too many empty possessions, can you?
Z missed the finger roll, and then we intercept the outlet pass. Poole to Bay, left angle three. Yes. So you got a break. You had missed your last 5 shots. And then Sadiq Bey, who was 6 for 11 from beyond the arc the last 2 ball games, really has become your best three-point threat. And one. As back into the lane go the Nuggets. And this time it's Peyton Watson off the glass and a foul by Sadiq Bey.
You know the game plan. It's an entry pass over to the corner, the box, the elbow, and then look for a pass. It's going to come. They're going to look for a pass immediately and a quick touch and a quick basket.
They're going to call a foul on Jordan Poole. That's his second. Denver with 20 points in the paint out of their 31 here. Free throw good. 12-3 run by the Nuggets. You're down 10. 45 seconds left first quarter. 32-22. Poole in the center circle, the Nugget logo. Picked up by Jokic. Spins out of trouble. Gets it to Jose. Jose had 38 against his team a couple years ago. Now Zion kicking in the right corner. Jose, no dip three is good. Quick release by Alvarado. I mean, he got that pass shoulder high and just let it fly.
You're a baseball guy. That catch from that pass from Z reminded me of a first baseman grabbing that quick scoop, that one bouncer low. It wasn't a great pass, and he caught it. I didn't think it was going to get a good shot off, and that's a huge three to knock down.
No dip three. Now, it would be even better if you could get a stop here. Shot clock, game clock, 7 seconds apart. Poole with a deflection. Watson got it back. Up top, Jokic. Handed off to Gordon. Fake a three. Step to his right. Down low, Joker. Lay it in. Beautiful two-man game. Joker's got 11, 5, and 5 in the first quarter. Poole right through the hands of Yves Misi at the buzzer as he tried to whip a 95-mile-an-hour fastball down low. So, 1 quarter gone here in Denver. Nuggets with a 34-25 lead over the Pelicans. You're listening to Pelicans basketball on the Pelicans Radio Network, presented by Smoothie King.
Entergy Louisiana is strengthening our power grid. From Lake Charles to Baton Rouge, Metairie to Monroe. Our blueprint covers the state. Nearly 10,000 projects, over 11,000 miles of transmission line. We're reinforcing infrastructure to prepare for stronger storms, reduce outages, and respond quicker when you do need us. We're making stronger connections in every community because together, we power life.
Over the last century, United Way of Southeast Louisiana has been the force for good in our community. We've been at the forefront of improving outcomes in education, income, and health for every person everywhere. Together, with you and our partners at the New Orleans Pelicans, we're rolling up our sleeves and mobilizing the power of people, offering ways for you to create a community strong enough for the next 100 years. Visit UnitedWaySELA.org to join us today.
I'm Clint Romig with Marsh McLennan Agency. We provide business insurance, employee health and benefits, and private client insurance solutions to organizations and individuals. We combine the personalized service model of a local consultant with the global resources of the world's largest insurance broker, Marsh McLennan. Here in New Orleans, we have deep roots throughout Southeast Louisiana that go back over 80 years. At Marsh McLennan Agency, we know more than just insurance. We know New Orleans. Marsh McLennan Agency is a proud partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. Visit us today at marshmma.com.
Keesler Federal Credit Union helps Saints fans like you live your way. Whatever your dream may be, whether it's screaming from those perfect game day seats or hosting the ultimate watch party at home, Keesler Federal's got you covered. Sign up today for a free high-earning checking account and enjoy better rates, better returns, and better service. Keesler Federal, the official credit union of the New Orleans Saints.
Membership and credit eligibility required. Federally insured by NCUA.
Balcony level subscription that offers non-stop energy. Attend every home game in a month or pick 5 that fit your schedule starting at just $99. Get your pass today at pelicans.com/pass. Nuggets close out the last 4 minutes and 10 seconds of the first quarter on a 14-6 run and lead by 9. And the Pels had trouble getting some stops in the later stages of that first quarter. Jordan Poole has it, right angle, missed the 3. And a rebound, Aaron Gordon, who took it away from Jonas Valanciunas, who's in for the first time tonight. Gordon to the rack. No, foul Trey Murphy. Free throws coming up. 22 points in the paint for Denver to New Orleans 10. And they're just getting to the rim at will. So you start the second quarter with Jose Alvarado, Jordan Poole, DeAndre Jordan. Got the start tonight. Trey Murphy and Zion Williamson. Free throw, Aaron Gordon, as you can hear. Good. They're now 7 of 8 from the line. We're 1 for 2.
You said that with Jokic sitting down here at the end of the first quarter, he might get a break, but we know from the time with the Pelicans, Jonas Valanciunas, what is he going to do? Rebound, be physical to you there as well. One quick note on Saddiq Bey, a 35% three-point shooter so far this season. To your point, 43% shooting, so he's been your best three-point shooter.
Now, Jonas is a rim protector, unlike Nikola Jokic. Now, Z's going to try to take it right at him and misses the floater. And now Zion took it away from JV. Straight away 3 Poole. Nope. Off the heel. Rebound Murphy. Back tapped out to Poole. Now Trey weaves through. No look pass over to Jose. Another no dip 3. This time from the left corner. No good. 36-25 Denver. 55 seconds gone in the second quarter. Pels are 37% from the floor. Nuggets 65%. Hardaway Jr. for 3. No, off the heel. Trey saves the rebound from going out of bounds. Now front court Alvarado. Low post left Williamson. Get it to Murphy. Repose Z. Z on Aaron Gordon. Up top Murphy. Papa straightaway 3. No good. Rebound Aaron Gordon. Pels have missed their last 5 shots. Gordon for 3 right wing. Nope. Rebound Trey Murphy.
You're getting the stops, you're getting empties, Todd. Got to cash in.
Murphy's 4th rebound. Trey, right corner Poole. Poole one-on-one with Bruce Brown. Gets one off the glass, no good. Late whistle. Jordan Poole will go to the line after he was decked. That's on Bruce Brown. As Julian Strother, who 2 years ago in this building, early in the year, literally had the game of his life. Nobody had ever heard of him. And he made 6 threes against us. And really won the ball game for Denver. But he just signed an extension in the offseason, along with Peyton Watson and Chris Brown. Strother will come in.
Trey Murphy now at 1,000 career rebounds as he has 4 tonight. He and DeAndre Jordan leading the Pels right now in rebounding with 4 apiece. Kind of an element of the game we don't think about a lot. right? Him being able to get rebounds, but 1,000 now for him.
I'd like to see some points, though.
I agree.
With all due respect for Trey, he doesn't have a point tonight. And he's got to be a scorer for you. Both free throws are good. 36-27. Jamal Murray back in. Murray driving on Alvarado, kick it up top, Jonas. Valanciunas just whacked Jose in the schnoz. 3-ball Bruce Brown is good, and he just saluted our bench. It took Bruce Brown about a month to make a 3 last year. Now Jordan, right through his hands on a bounce pass. Taken by Bruce Brown. Chest it to Strother, extra pass Murray. 3-ball left corner, no, front iron. Rebound Murphy. 3-on-3. Trey to Jose, 1 dribble, left wing 3. And a rebound, Jonas Valanciunas. Pels are getting some looks. Got to knock him down. Bruce Brown between circles. Get it to JV right of the lane. Boy, much smaller Jordan Poole on him now. Help Jordan weak side. Got it to Aaron Gordon underneath. Back out to Strother. 3-ball left wing. Willie Green's got to take a timeout. 15-point lead for the Nuggets, who are on a 22-8 run going back to the first quarter. 9:09 left in the half. Gus Kattengell with a scoreboard update after this on the Pelicans Radio Network.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Our team of orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you. For more information, visit ochsner.org/sportsmedicine.
If you're needing to relocate across town or across the country, there is no job too big or too small for John Fayard Moving and Warehousing. The official mover of the New Orleans Saints for well over a decade, they offer red carpet, white glove office and household relocations at competitive rates. Moving is stressful and exhausting. Allow John Fayard Moving and Warehousing to ease your mind and your muscles. Call 228-864-2262 or visit johnfayardwarehouse.com today to schedule a survey or book your move.
Together for the very first tour, Randy and Monica. The Boy Is Mine tour. The moment you've been waiting for. Randy, Monica, special guest, Kelly Rowland, Money Long, and 2025 Idol winner, Jamal Roberts.
Friday, December 5th at Smoothie King Center. Tickets available at Ticketmaster. Presented by the Black Promoters Collective.
Welcome back to Pelicans basketball. Let's check tonight's NBA scoreboard. Here's Gus Kattengell.
2 games already final. Rockets over the Raptors, 139-121. It was the Celtics winning at home over the Cavs, 125-105. Graph here in Denver. The Pelicans struggling to get the ball into the rim. And 0 for 6 from the floor. 0 for 5 from 3 in the second quarter with Jordan, Williamson, Poole, Murphy, and Alvarado on the court. That's no bueno.
No, Gus, look, you're going up against a team tonight who's number 2 in the league in scoring. The Nuggets are averaging 130.3 points per game. You're going to have to score 125 points to give yourself a look at this ball game. Unfortunately, the hard facts, the numbers themselves, New Orleans is second to last in field goal percentage this year at 41%, and third to last in three-point percentage at 30.5%. Tonight, New Orleans is 34.5% from the floor and 28.6% from 3.
The frustrating element of it too, Todd, it's not that these shots are difficult. You're missing a lot of empty or open shots.
Well, out of the timeout, Aaron Gordon just clocked Jordan Poole, who was back to the wood and now rubbing the back of his head. And we're going to look for a hostile act here, it appears. Oof. So Tony Brothers at the scorer's table. We'll see. I mean, it looked like Poole was in a car accident.
want to see another angle of it because the first replay we saw looked like Gordon's shoulder went into the front of Poole, but then he held the back of his head.
All right, we'll see if they're going to. I mean, we got a great view here in our broadcast location. We are a little high up at Ball Arena, but it's almost like sitting in your living room with the biggest television.
It's right eye level.
It really is.
You know, one of the things, Graf, obviously as well.
All right, common foul.
It is early. It is early in the season. This is only game 4, but you're the only team without a win in the Western Conference. And you look at the top 2 teams, OKC 5-0, Spurs 4-0, Golden State 4-1. Then a bunch of teams are 2-1, 1-2, 1-3. You just got to get that number 1 in that books, but it's so hard when you start looking up and you see numbers up there that are away from you.
Well, you're down 15 right now. Plenty of time to go. You got to get the ball in the hole. Jordan Poole around a Williamson pick. Right free throw line extended jumper. Off to the right, no good. Rebound, Julian Strother. Front court, along with Valanciunas, Murray, Brown, and Gordon. JV mid-range is good. If he's knocking that shot down, goodness. You don't see Valanciunas making 10, 15-footers. Denver moving the basketball. 14 assists in their 16 makes. And the Pels are down 44-27. Trey is hounded.
And he passed it to the head coach of the Denver Nuggets.
Well, we are wearing white jerseys. Denver's wearing blue. David Adelman has a black pullover, so don't know what Trey was seeing there. Pels turn it over for the 5th time. Last time Trey struggled like this was his rookie season. Just trying to figure it out. Jonas just shoulder blocked Alvarado on a screen. No good with the 3 ball by Strother. Weak side rebound, Derek Queen. Boy, Bruce Brown's playing his tail off defensively. Didn't see this last year. Got some extra motivation. Poole to Jordan. Get it to Derek Queen, running righty floater, no. And Valanciunas had the rebound knocked away by DeAndre Jordan.
The last dead ball, he was talking smack to the Pels bench there as well. It's very interesting considering New Orleans brought him in to help them, yet he's somehow, for some reason, angry at New Orleans.
Timeout on the floor, 7:44 left in the half. Denver 44, New Orleans 27 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
For the best basketball talk every afternoon, don't miss Justin Termini and NBA legend Eddie Johnson on Sirius XM NBA Radio.
If you don't play as a team, you can't win. They have too much talent, and now it's starting to show.
They're breaking down the top stories in the NBA and talking to the biggest names in the league.
It's Magic Johnson.
We've always been about winning championships.
Catch NBA Today with Justin Termini and Eddie Johnson. Weekday afternoons from 4 to 7 Eastern. Only on NBA Radio Channel 86 and the Sirius XM app.
Hi, this is John Mayer. I started a channel called Life with John Mayer, and what it does is it plays music according to the time of day, not genre. So you trust me that every time you turn the channel on, you're going to hear something that's going to fit the vibe. Whether you're on your way to work, on your way home, relaxing at home, or drifting off to sleep, the music will match. It's Life with John Mayer on Channel 14. Give it a try. It's also at home with the Sirius XM app.
Stephen A. Smith is talking about the NBA on Mad Dog Sports Radio.
Because who knows basketball better than me? Hear about all the high-flying action daily. Get the answers to the most burning questions like which team, if any, will challenge the Thunder in the West? Which franchises face the most pressure to win this season? And will my New York Knicks win it all? Give me a call and we'll talk about it. Listen to the Stephen A. Smith Show, weekdays from 1 to 3 Eastern on Mad Dog Sports Radio, Channel 82, and the Sirius XM app.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year, Sam Mitchell, every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
Denver's got its largest lead. We've got 7:44 left in the second quarter. Pels have been outscored 10-2 here in the quarter. Buckets have been hard to come by. You're getting looks. They're just not falling. New Orleans is shooting 32% from the floor and 28.5% from three. And
they're 0 for 8 this quarter.
It's shots are there. You're not killing yourself with turnovers. The rebounding battle is relatively close, but the difference is Denver's offense, when it's clicking, it's a thing of beauty, and we're seeing it right in front of us, Gus.
Yeah, Denver has, what, no second chance points?
Well, they haven't needed them.
No, that's my point. It's like, to your point, when you see a score like this, you're like, are you causing turnovers or you're giving up rebounds? Problems that plagued the Pels in the first 3 games. It's not the case here.
Right.
And you have the shots. You've shot 31 times to their 27. You're getting opportunities to score.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of layups and dunks, and that's really the difference. Points in the paint, 22-10. We mentioned 16 makes, 14 assists for the Nuggets. All right, inbound to Eve Meese, floats one up. That might have been blocked, and a shot clock violation. So the Pels are now 0 of 9 in the quarter. So you've got Trey Murphy, Derek Queen, Jordan Poole, Eve Meese, Jeremiah Fears, Peyton Watson, Bruce Brown, Julian Strother, Jonas Valanciunas, Cameron Johnson. What's tough is Denver's extending their lead, and their 3 best players are not on the floor. Valanciunas, top of the key to Cam Johnson. Pop a straightaway 3, no. And the rebound, Eve Meese, his second board. All right, run starts now for New Orleans. Fears. Throw it out long to Poole. Now Trey Murphy. Hop, step, nail jumper, back iron, no good. Tipped up, no Derek Queen. Tipped up, no Derek Queen. And it's back tap to the Nuggets. There is a literal lid on the bucket down to our right.
Even on Trey's shot there, you saw his head. He was looking left. It's just not an immediate, confident shot that he wants to do.
Valanciunas backing down Meese. Shovels it to Strother. Late whistle. Looked like Queen stripped it away, but it's going to be a foul on Derek Queen. His first, team's second. And free throws coming up for Julian Strother in his 3rd year. First free throw is short. Strother now 2 of 3 from the free throw line this season. Strother out of Gonzaga. I mentioned that game 2 years ago when he had 21 points and 5 threes against us.
In football, Todd, to use an analogy, when a quarterback's struggling, you try to find some place to get him some rhythm and some confidence. In basketball, when you're trouble scoring,
get to the free throw line.
That's what I was going to say.
Period. That's what Trey's got to do. 1 of 2 at the line. Fears, what a move. Drives in right side and scoops it in with a left hand with a little English. That's our first field goal since the 32nd mark of the first quarter. And we're nearly halfway through the second. 45-29. Bruce Brown drives to the dotted line. Backdoor cut Strother. Unencumbered. Reverse layup over Queen. Another assist for the Nuggets. 47-29, down 18. Can you get it to 10 by halftime? As I say that, Derek Queen dribbles on the sideline, hounded by Julian Strother.
He's trying to get it to Trey Murphy, and it was a miscommunication there as Trey just stared and didn't move.
7 turnovers now for New Orleans. Brown between circles, get it to Peyton Watson. Watson kick it to Strother. Strother back beyond the arc, picked up by DQ. Strother steps back, straightaway 3, that is short. Long rebound taken by Murphy. Got to push the pace. Trey. Low post left. Queen reach in Strother. Murphy's got 6 rebounds. He did have a double-double against the Spurs.
Don't know if that was maybe that opportunity. Looked like maybe if he would have gotten it and taken it all the way. We've seen him do that so many times to maybe try to get to the free throw line, but he pulled up and tried to set up the offensive play there.
All right, Pels ball down 18 here. Fears weaves through to the dotted line, throw it out right corner, Derek Queen, fake a 3. Boy, Denver's closeout defense has been outstanding here in this ball game. Queen throws it right through the hands of Trey Murphy, who would have had an easy dunk if he would have caught the ball. Back the other way, Bruce Brown. Right at the top, guarded by Messi, gonna drive right at him, and then Brown dribbles it out of bounds. So the Nuggets turn it over for the 5th time. Again, Jokic continues just to sit on the bench. And just as I say that, he'll come in.
Nice job.
Fears, drives hard, lays it in with a right hand off the window.
Hey, give it to the rookie. Your team's struggling scoring, take it to the rack. Either go to the free throw line or score.
47-31 Denver. Again, can you cut it to 10 before halftime? Jonas floats it up and in.
That was a slow-mo spin to the basket. Bucket by Jonas, wasn't it?
49-31. JV 4 points, 2 rebounds. Fears around a Messi pick. Fears right lane line. Tries to pull the trigger, cannot. Back out long, Herb Jones. Jones, 2-man game with Messi. Floated up, dunk. So the flush by Eve, great feed by Herb, and you can see that 2-man game from up here. 49-33. Christian Brown at the nail, JV. Back out long now to Brown. Now right wing Peyton Watson. Down low to Valanciunas. Floats it up and in over Messi. Vintage Jonas Valanciunas. 51-33. Under 4 minutes left in the half. Denver is led throughout. Fears. Left side Murphy. Long 2, no. Rebound Valanciunas. As Watson will walk it into the front court. Peyton Watson, left-hand dribble. Sizing up Messi now. Low post left. We got an offensive foul as they try to get Jonas on the left block. Surprising Tony Brothers didn't make that call. All right, so Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic, who sat out basically the entire second quarter, will check in. And Jonas Valanciunas and Julian Straw, they're out. You're down 18. And again, Gus, you look up, there's 3:30 left in the second quarter. You have 33 points.
Yeah.
It's just really tough.
Now,
got to score.
3 of 16 here in the second quarter.
Oh, good pass.
Nice.
By Zion Williamson, who literally just checked in to Eve Messi, slashing to the rack, and a little finger roll and one, following Bruce Brown, and David Adelman will take a timeout. We'll keep it here.
It's there. It was there at the beginning of the game when they were going back and forth, and it was close in that first quarter, and it's there now, Todd, and there being chances to score in the paint for the Pelicans, to your point. You said at the beginning of the game was one of your keys to look at. So it's maybe, hey, don't panic. Keep going at it. At some point in time, your shots are going to go down.
There's plenty of time left in this game to make a serious run. Again, you started this quarter 0 for 12 from the floor. You're now 4 of your last 5. So once the first one goes in, and you talked about it, the rookie Jeremiah Fears, a couple of hard drives to the rim, ball goes in the hole, and now everybody else can feed off of that.
Good awareness by him, but the thing that you keep bringing up too, look, at some point, okay, you're getting back to the rim, you're getting some points, but you're still 0 for 6 from beyond the arc in this quarter. And Todd, the threes are there. They have to go down at some point, but it's going to be hard to win an NBA game if you're not getting the 3-ball down.
You know what, Gus? I mean, think about this. You have as many threes as Denver does. It's 4-4 in that department.
It's crazy.
And they've taken 1 less. So that's a wash. You're just getting beat in the paint right now. All right, Messi at the line, where he is 86% early this year, 6 for 7. And I did it again. 51-35. And every point is big right now. You try to get it to 10 points. Aaron Gordon, Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, Cam Johnson, Christian Brown on the floor. Murray gets into the lane, and a beautiful finger roll is down. So their starters are in. 53-35. Murray's got 6. Z, whip it out long. Herb Jones, left wing 3, back iron. Rebound, Aaron Gordon. Pels 0 of 7 now from beyond the arc in the second quarter. Gordon, hook pass to Murray. Spot up 3, short. Long rebound to Jokic. Back in the left corner, Murray for 3 again. No, over the backboard, got a break. Jamal Murray early in the season has not been missing 2 threes in a row, especially that wide open. So Denver now 4 of 16 from beyond the arc. Likewise, Pels. All right, Williamson, who's got 5 points, no rebounds, 2 assists on the floor. Get it to Herb Jones, chest it to Jeremiah Fears. Fears back to Herb. Right wing 3. Good.
There we go.
Nothing but net. 53-38. 2:10 to go. Second quarter. Denver's going wire to wire to this point. Jokic up top. Drive to the elbow. Down low, Brown. Fly by Messi with the block, but it goes right to Jamal Murray. Misses the layup. Rebound Messi. Boy, great job by Eve. One-man wrecking crew. Trey Murphy. Between the legs. Drives in. Grabbed.
There we go.
By Cameron Johnson. And that should put Murphy to the line. I mean, that's assault. All right, so Trey, who has not scored, he's taken 5 shots, 2 of them threes. There's a chance to get on the board, and finally he does. And let's see if that can get him going offensively.
That was the second block on Messi. 6 points for him.
No, he's playing well.
14 minutes, 3 of 4 from the floor. He feels active, right? He looks active. He's feeling active.
Second free throw, Trey. Good. So you've cut it to 13. 1:40 to go. Got to get some stops here. The last stages of the second quarter. Get that thing to 10. Jokic with the clear out left of the lane. Driving on Eve. Up top, Brown repost Joker. Joker. Dotted line. Right-hand hook. Around and out. Rebound. Oh, Murphy. That's a loose ball foul on Jokic. And we're going to walk back 94 feet. Denver's over the limit.
Okay.
Back to the line will go Trey Murphy. So despite the shooting troubles here in the first half for the Pels, you got a chance to really get it within striking distance going into halftime.
You can get it to 10, which is what you want in a quarter where you
made
went
1-3.
You went at one point 0 for 10 from the floor.
0 for 12.
Yeah, I mean, you will take it.
Free throw, around, and down.
I mean, that is a snapshot of Trey's start to the season.
Goodness.
Isn't it?
Trey usually does not hit rim on his free throws, but at least that one went in. There you go.
There we go.
4 straight points at the line from Murphy. We've cut it to 11. That's as close as we've been in a while. 7-0 run. Minute 15 left in the second quarter. Murray tried to drive, cut off by Herb Jones. Now around to Jokic pick. Murray show and go, floats it up, short. Great defense by Herb Jones, and they get a deflected rebound back out to Christian Brown. Now Cam Johnson for 3. Clang, that's out of bounds. Herb Jones was just brilliant defensively on Jamal Murray.
Tell you what, Eve Messi did a great job shielding off Jokic as well with one arm.
And now Denver has not made a shot in their last 7 attempts. Under a minute left in the quarter. You could get it to single digits with a bucket. Zion right lane line. Whip it over to Herb Jones. Saved by Herb. Dish it to Jeremiah Fears. Fears to Trey. Spot up deep left wing 3. Thank you very much, Trey Murphy.
That's the Trey we know. Catch and shoot from deep. That's a confident shot.
And another tremendous job defensively on an entry feed by Jokic and a steal by Herb Jones. You're down 8.
Trey got the ball. He tipped it.
Fears center circle after the turnover. 10-0 run by New Orleans. Fears picked up his dribble. Now he's got nowhere to go. Get it to Zion, back to Fears. Shot clock at 5. Jeremiah, lane line. Now Messi running right-hand hook. Down! And now we steal the inbounds. Oh, Trey had it at the center circle and not able to grasp it. with 8.8 seconds left. What a ending to this second quarter. Pels are on a 12-0 run in the last 2:08, and you have cut it to 6. 53-47, and it started on the defensive end. Inbound to Jokic. Between circles with 5 now Murray. Murray two-man game. We got a foul to give. Might as well use it, and we did with 3.5 seconds left.
You can hear it in your voice. You can feel it in the arena. Look at the Pels bench. They're standing up.
No, this is what we've been waiting to see here. All right, we're going to get Saddiq Bey in here with 3.5 to go. Just don't give up a cheap one here. But again, you were down 18 and have cut it to 6. All right, Bey is going to check in for Herb. Don't want to get Herb a cheap foul. He's already got 2. All right, Zion going to guard the inbounder, Murray on the right hash. Whip it to Jokic, wide open 3. Oh, we got a break. Oh, we got a break. Straight away, Pels in the quarter on a 12-0 run, and Denver missed their last 8 shots. Gus, mission accomplished after the first quarter and a half.
I mean, again, when you go 0 for 12 to start that quarter, you're thinking you're not going to be in the game. Instead, you're very much in the game.
Halftime in Denver, 53-47. Nuggets lead the Pelicans. Gus Kattengell to my left here at Ball Arena. Pelicans at the half. When we come back on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year, Sam Mitchell, every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
Keesler Federal Credit Union helps Saints fans like you live your way. Whatever your dream may be, whether it's screaming from those perfect game day seats or hosting the ultimate watch party at home, Keesler Federal's got you covered. Sign up today for a free high-earning checking account and enjoy better rates, better returns, and better service. Keesler Federal, the official credit union of the New Orleans Saints.
Membership and credit eligibility required. Federally insured by NCUA.
The Toyota Trucks Game Day sales event is on, and there's no one key to victory. You need strength. You need power. You need agility. You need a team that shows up ready to win. And Toyota Trucks, yeah, they bring the full roster. The Toyota Tundra and Tacoma are built for it all. Kick off the season with big savings during the Toyota Trucks Game Day sales event. But hurry, these deals won't last forever. Toyota, let's go places. See packages and options at toyota.com for feature availability.
At Ochsner Health, we're more than just a healthcare provider. We're your neighbors, committed to serving Louisiana through every season of life. Whether we're caring for generations of your family or keeping you safe during weather events, we remain on the front line, dedicated to providing the care you expect from Louisiana's #1 hospital. Because at Ochsner, our purpose is people, and we are committed to keeping our patients and communities strong and healthy. Learn more or schedule an appointment at ochsner.org/schedule.
In basketball, it takes the right team to win. That's why you need a partner like Marsh McLennan Agency. We've been providing business insurance, employee health and benefits, and private client insurance solutions to Southeast Louisiana for 80 years. Marsh McLennan Agency combines the personalized service model of a local consultant with the global resources of the world's largest insurance firm. At Marsh McLennan Agency, we know more than just insurance. We know New Orleans. Marsh McLennan Agency is a proud partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. Visit marshmma.com today.
Time now for Pelicans at the half. Scores, highlights, stats, and more. Here's your host, Gus Kattengell.
Welcome back to Denver Ball Arena. The Denver Nuggets lead your Pelicans 53-47, and that is not a bad score, things considering in the second quarter, in which the Pelicans started out very, very cold, but wind up winning the quarter. If I'd have said that the Pelicans were going to win that quarter when they started out 0 for 12, that's right, 0 for 12 in that second frame, you'd have probably thought I was really a mile high, if you know what I'm saying. Pelicans, though, leading in the category of, hey, closing out in the way that you wanted to. 12-0 run to close out that first half. Denver missing the last 8 shots. And as far as the box score goes, something that's very surprising to me, leading scorer for your Pelicans in the first half is Yves Missi. You didn't start. Your starting five, in case you're joining us, was Trey Murphy, Zion Williamson, DeAndre Jordan, Herb Jones, and Jeremiah Fears. Yves Missi coming off the bench, but he's played 15 minutes, the same amount of minutes as Zion and Herb Jones, just a minute shy of Fears, so he's played a lot of the first half. He leads the Pels with 8 points. He has 3 rebounds. Also 2 blocked shots that kind of jump-started the offense for the Pelicans, really, when you look at it. He's 4 or 5 from the floor as well, and this last shot was a beautiful across-the-paint turnaround hook shot to go down and to continue that 12-0 run. Second leading scorer, another surprise, Trey Murphy. The guy couldn't buy a bucket for most of the first half. He has 7 points in the first half. Finally knocking down a 3. He is 4 for 4 from the free throw line, so he has 4 points there. That's how you get your 7. He also does have 6 total rebounds, though, so while the shots weren't going down, he was very active on the floor and helping New Orleans. Zion has 5 points. DeAndre Jordan has 2 with 4 rebounds as well. Herb Jones has 5 points. He has an assist and a rebound, and that is your starting 5. Jeremiah Fears, 6 points, 6 assists for the rookie in 16 minutes of action, and no turnovers. Pretty good in the first half when you think about it from that perspective. Over on the bench, Sadiq Bey, 6 points. He's knocked down 2 threes out of 5 attempts. Jordan Poole has 5 points. Jose Alvarado has 3. Derek Queen didn't score, but does have 3 rebounds as well. Jordan Hawkins, Carlo Makovich, Bryce McGowan's, Micah Peavy has yet to see action in that first half. For the Nuggets, 11 points for Nikola Jokic to lead. Denver is the only Nugget in double digits. They are shooting 48%, 4 of 18 from distance. The Pels, 6 of 18 from distance, 17 of 44 from the floor. Pelicans trail here at the half, 53-47. When we come back, an NBA scoreboard and second half action. So don't go anywhere as you're listening to Pelicans basketball on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Pelicans fans, join FanDuel today. You'll get started with $300 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet wins. Play your game with FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. 21 plus and present in Louisiana. Permitted parishes only. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-877-770-7867.
Over the last century, United Way of Southeast Louisiana has been the force for good in our community. We've been at the forefront of improving outcomes in education, income, and health for every person, everywhere. Together, with you and our partners at the New Orleans Pelicans, we're rolling up our sleeves and mobilizing the power of people, offering ways for you to create a community strong enough for the next 100 years. Visit UnitedWaySELA.org to join us today.
Hey Pelicans fans, SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Pelicans basketball games or to any other live event in New Orleans, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
Are you ready to build your dream outdoor kitchen or to finally organize your garage? Well, New Age Products is here to help. For over 15 years, New Age Products has been helping homeowners get more out of their spaces. With free design consultations and 3D renders, it's never been easier to organize and customize, all from the comfort of your couch. Visit NewAgeProducts.com now and take the first step towards a better home. That's NewAgeProducts.com. New Age Products is a proud partner of the New Orleans Pelicans.
Pelicans at the half. New Orleans trails 53-47. Taking a look at the rest of the NBA scoreboard. These games are finals. Hawks over the Nets, 117-112. It's Detroit at home beating the Magic 135-116. Boston 125, Cavs 105. Celtics with the win there. At Toronto, they lose to the Rockets 139-121. At the end of one, Lakers 32, T-Wolves 34 in Minnesota. In Phoenix, they lead the Grizzlies 9-5. Jazz trail the Trailblazers in Utah 73-70. In the third, Pacers 66, Mavericks 66. Bulls and Kings in Chicago, a buck something to go in the fourth there. Chicago 124, Sacramento 112. Again, 53-47 here in Denver. We'll be back with one more quick tidbit, and then we'll send it back to Todd Graffinini and have second half action as the teams are back on the floor warming up. 53-47 at the half. Nuggets lead it on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Keesler Federal Credit Union helps Saints fans like you live your way. Whatever your dream may be, whether it's screaming from those perfect game day seats or hosting the ultimate watch party at home, Keesler Federal's got you covered. Sign up today for a free high-earning checking account and enjoy better rates, better returns, and better service. Keesler Federal, the official credit union of the New Orleans Saints.
Membership and credit eligibility required. Federally insured by NCUA.
Entergy Louisiana is strengthening our power grid from Lake Charles to Baton Rouge, Metairie to Monroe. Our blueprint covers the state. Nearly 10,000 projects, over 11,000 miles of transmission line. We're reinforcing infrastructure to prepare for stronger storms, reduce outages, and respond quicker when you do need us. We're making stronger connections in every community because together, we power life.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Our team of orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you. For more information, visit ochsner.org/sportsmedicine.
I don't want to touch base or circle back anymore. I want to charter a boat and go fishing with my friends. I don't want to make a to-do list. I want to make a to-eat list. I don't care about a PowerPoint. Give me a juke joint. It's time to cut loose and lose track of time, billable and otherwise, altogether. Play Coastal and go have some fun for fun's sake.
For more information, visit coastalmississippi.com.
Scores Eve Macy. Trey Murphy has 7. Eve has 8. Zion has 5. That's right. He's back in the starting lineup. We'll see what takes place here. Pels looking for their first win of the season. You got the Clippers on Friday and OKC on Sunday. You'd love to steal this one. A lot of action to come. Todd Graffinini, when we come out of this break, as we are at halftime, about to get in the second half. 53-47 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Do you pretend to understand tax codes and things like, I don't know, adjusted gross income? Ooh, want to casually drop terms like macroeconomic headwinds? And actually know what they mean? Tune to the SiriusXM business channels. They break down stuff like tariffs and trade policy. Get the latest on inflation, the economy, and taxes. Everything from Wall Street to Washington. From career advice or learning about ETFs. Seriously, what are those? The SiriusXM business channels can help. Starting at channel 112 and on the SiriusXM app. Just search business.
If your fantasy football team is trapped in the upside down, SiriusXM Fantasy Sports Radio can help.
The truth is out there. You just got to make the playoffs, and then you can make a run at that thing regardless of what your seed is.
No tricks here. Only treats. Turn your nightmarish season around with the experts of Fantasy Sports Radio.
Sell high after a huge performance. That's where the value is.
On Channel 87 and the SiriusXM app.
For the best basketball talk every afternoon, don't miss Justin Termini and NBA legend Eddie Johnson on SiriusXM NBA Radio.
If you don't play as a team, you can't win.
They have too much talent, and now it's starting to show.
They're breaking down the top stories in the NBA and talking to the biggest names in the league.
It's Magic Johnson.
We've always been about winning championships.
Catch NBA Today with Justin Termini and Eddie Johnson. Weekday afternoons from 4 to 7 Eastern. Only on NBA Radio Channel 86 and the SiriusXM app.
The NASCAR Championship is on the line, and SiriusXM will take you to the track for every thrilling turn.
1, 2, 3 cars crashing and colliding.
Sunday at 2 Eastern. 4 drivers enter with equal points. The highest finisher takes the crown.
This is Denny Hamlin.
This is William Byron.
Hey, this is Chase Briscoe. This is Kyle Larson.
And driver-to-crew chatter on the SiriusXM app puts you in the car for every lap.
Let's go get a championship, baby!
The NASCAR Cup Series Championship live from Phoenix. Listen on SiriusXM NASCAR Radio Channel 90 in the car and on the SiriusXM app.
The chase for the MLS Cup is on Sirius XM FC.
Messi with a left-footed chip, it's a brace!
Hear every postseason goal.
Thomas Muller! Oh, what a finish!
Every breathtaking moment. Until a champion is crowned.
Cue the celebrations!
Follow the road to MLS Cup on Sirius XM FC 157 and streaming on the Sirius XM app.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coaching of the Year, Sam Mitchell, every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
Turned into a very manageable 6 as we start the third quarter. So good work there, and now you've given yourself an opportunity here to get your first road win of the year. Now, first 5 minutes of this third quarter are going to be big here for the Pelicans. You've got momentum. Now, does momentum carry over to the third? Of course, the third quarter has been a bugaboo for the Pels. Recent memory, even though we did win the third quarter against Boston the other night, 24-22, but you'd like to see that again. All right, Pels in the all-white, Denver the dark blue. Pels will go right to left here to start the third. Both teams' starters are on the floor. New Orleans with Jeremiah Fears, Herb Jones, Trey Murphy, Zion Williamson, and DeAndre Jordan. Now they go brief pressure, and Herb Jones drives all the way in and misses an easy righty layup. Exactly what you wanted. Just didn't finish. Now Jokic, left corner Murray. Back to the Joker, left free throw line extended, head off to Murray, back to the Joker. There's that two-man game that has worked so well over the last 9 years. And that's the first field goal for the Nuggets since the 3:05 mark of the second quarter. And that's tough because you had an easy layup on the other end. So you're down 8. Now Zion, let's see if we can get him going in the second half. Out long to Herb Jones. Back to Z, guarded by Aaron Gordon. Hard drive, trying to go up and under. Spins, throws it up short. Rebound Jokic, outlet pass to Murray. Get it across court to Johnson for 3. And it's 58-47. And I'm telling you, Gus, first 5 minutes. Got to withstand the run. Fears at the nail, pop it, good. Rookie says, I got you. I'm telling you, man. I got you.
You get 2 shots at the rim coming out of the second half. So, again, the shots are there, but, man, you got to love the rookie saying, I'll pick you up, huh?
58-49. Murray, head fake on Z, drives right by him. Spins left in the lane, dump it off to Johnson. Johnson back to Murray, good closeout by Fears. Murray, 1-on-1 with Jeremiah, fall away 10-footer. No good. Rebound to Christian Brown, back to Gordon. Yep. Don't get the rebound, it costs you 3. 61-49. You've done a pretty solid job tonight rebounding those misses. Now Murphy, front court, we're down 12 here. 2 minutes gone in the third. Fears weaves through to the nail. Running floater off to the right. It goes through Gordon's hands, and DeAndre Jordan's going to run it down in the far corner. Back to Murphy, up top. Herb steps into a 3. No, left to the top. Rebound Christian Brown. And now Jokic had sealed Herb Jones. I mean, Herb was underneath the net, and there's not a whole lot you can do right there except what he did, and that's foul Jokic. Jokic is a rebound away from a double-double, 4 assists away from his 4th consecutive triple-double to start the season. Gordon guarded by Z, top of the key, handed off to Murray. Murray around 2 picks. Whip it up top, Gordon for 3. Short. Can't get the rebound. It's off of Trey Murphy, run down by Brown. Brown, get it back from Jokic. Drives in, running floater, good. Second chance points. Willie Green's got to take a timeout. 10-2 run to start the third for the Denver Nuggets, who have opened up the lead back now to 63-49. 9:20 to go in the third quarter on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Hey Pelicans fans, SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Pelicans basketball games or to any other live event in New Orleans, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
If you're needing to relocate across town or across the country, there is no job too big or too small for John Fayard Moving and Warehousing. The official mover of the New Orleans Saints for well over a decade, they offer red carpet, white glove office and household relocations at competitive rates. Moving is stressful and exhausting. Allow John Fayard Moving and Warehousing to ease your mind and your muscles. Call 228-864-2262 or visit johnfayardwarehouse.com today to schedule a survey or book your move.
Keesler Federal Credit Union helps Saints fans like you live your way. Whatever your dream may be, whether it's screaming from those perfect game day seats or hosting the ultimate watch party at home, Keesler Federal's got you covered. Sign up today for a free high-earning checking account and enjoy better rates, better returns, and better service. Keesler Federal, the official credit union of the New Orleans Saints.
Membership and credit eligibility required. Federally insured by NCUA.
Tips off this Friday with a road matchup against the Clippers. By the way, that is a 9:30 New Orleans tip time on Halloween night. Then we've got home games against the Lakers and the Grizzlies. Get your tickets now. See the brand new NBA Cup court. These special games presented for a chance to win a road trip experience to watch the Pels. If we can get to Vegas. We got to Vegas 2 years ago. This mega prize includes 2 tickets to the game, round-trip airfare, and a hotel stay courtesy of Morris Bart. Enter now by visiting pelicans.com/win. Todd Graffinini, Gus Cadgill with you at Ball Arena, downtown Denver. 63-49, Nuggets lead the Pelicans. Gus, we're down 6 at half. You got the opening possession of the third quarter. Herb Jones has a run to the rim.
Right to the rim.
Easy layup. He misses it. Denver scores, and it's a 10-2 quarter for Denver.
Well, you got back into the game in the second quarter using defense. Maybe we can try to do that again here in the third. Got to get those shots to go down, though.
All right, no changes for either team. Fears is bumped, and we got a foul on Jeremiah, who is taking on multiple defenders right there.
So that time they brought in Jokic to meet him outside of the three-point arc.
All right, little shove, not much. We'll take it any way we can get it right now. Z gonna inbound it to Jordan. Back to Z. Back to Herb, right wing three, short. Rebound on the strong side, Cameron Johnson. Herb now 1 of 4 from beyond the arc. And the Pels are 6 of 20. Christian Brown, front court left. Get it. Top of the key to the Joker. Jokic. One dribble, whip it baseball style to Jamal Murray. He'll back it out now way beyond the arc, right wing. Got Zion up in the air, throws up a prayer, no. Zion took the bait and fouls Murray. It'll be 3 free throws.
New Orleans starting out the quarter 1 of 6, 0 for 2 from distance. Denver 4 of 6, 2 for 3 from distance.
Oh, they're going to say it's just 2 free throws. So evidently Murray had the toe on the arc. Free throw is good. If I'd have told you Jokic had 13 points in the third quarter, what would you have said?
Again,
if I'd have told you that Christian Brown had 10 points and was the second leading scorer, what would you have said?
You take it.
Absolutely. We're down 15. Now 16. 65-49. Got to score the basketball. Fears. Guarded by Brown. Between circles. Now low post right, Williamson. Gordon's got a good job on him tonight. Up top, Jeremiah, straightaway 3. Short, front iron, rebound Aaron Gordon. His 9th rebound.
Oh, Murray a little behind the back flip there to Cam Johnson in the corner. Spins out of trouble. Floated out long to Jokic. Jokic one dribble up top, Christian Brown. Two-man game. Brown gets to the rim. Messi another block. And then Brown tries to save it and knocks it out of bounds. That's 3 blocks for Eve.
You won't see it in a box score, but Jeremiah Fears jumped right after Jokic passed that to stop the pass back to him.
Now Z down deep, throws it right to Jamal Murray. Back the other way, Jokic running the floor, but the bounce pass from Murray is low, and the big 6'11" Serbian can't get it. And it's out of bounds, so both teams trade turnovers. 7:35 left in the third. Pels down 65-49. We got a whistle and a foul on Brown. That's on Jeremiah Fears, so 0-on-0 crime right there. Sadiq Bey will check in.
Was that little CP3 hesitation, dribble that he does. He does so well on doing that. You're so impressed with the calmness that Fears shows on the court. Like I said, that one play wasn't in a box score, but he prevented that pass going back to Jokic on the offensive end on their other possession.
Fears has 8 points and 6 assists. He's got the ball down deep. Get it out long to Herb Jones. Now up top, Murphy. Murphy, dump it to Herb. Herb running lefty floater. Back iron, no good. Another rebound for Aaron Gordon. That's his 10th. And now we'll get it to Johnson, who got whacked at the rim. They didn't call it. And then he saved it from going out of bounds. 10 on the shot clock. Alley-oop to the Joker. There's the catch. There's the layup. And it's now 67-49, and the largest lead just got matched by Denver as the Pels start out the quarter 1 for 8 from the floor. Now Murphy, bounce feed to Eve. Misses the dunk, but a foul on Cam Johnson. So we've got 6:44 to go. Here in the third, it was just about this time in the second where you made that run to get it down to 6, but then the lid went back on the bucket again.
Yeah, you read my mind, and the way they got back into it in the second quarter was this, right? They went to the rim. Jeremiah Fears went to the rim twice. He scored. He got a couple of fouls and free throws. Trey Murphy went to it, but you got to capitalize.
Macy's free throw no good, so he is now 0 of 2 at the free throw line. And this is about the point in the game where the altitude starts to kick in a little bit, or lack thereof, I should say. 52-80. That's where we are here. Feet above sea level. Second free throw. Nope. He missed them both. And back the other way. Cam Johnson, right wing 3. And it's a 21-point lead for Denver. 17-2, third quarter. It was 53-47 at halftime. Murphy can't get a bounce pass. Back the other way, Brown, and the dunk. Timeout, Willie Green. 72-49 Denver. Halfway through the third quarter on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Entergy Louisiana is strengthening our power grid from Lake Charles to Baton Rouge, Metairie to Monroe. Our blueprint covers the state. Nearly 10,000 projects, over 11,000 miles of transmission line. We're reinforcing infrastructure to prepare for stronger storms, reduce outages, and respond quicker when you do need us. We're making stronger connections in every community because together, we power life.
At Ochsner Health, we're more than just a healthcare provider. We're your neighbors, committed to serving Louisiana through every season of life. Whether we're caring for generations of your family or keeping you safe during weather events, we remain on the front line, dedicated to providing the care you expect from Louisiana's #1 hospital. Because at Ochsner, our purpose is people, and we are committed to keeping our patients and communities strong and healthy. Learn more or schedule an appointment at ochsner.org/schedule.
Switching to Progressive is a game-winning call. And that reminds us of other game-winning calls in the history of sports.
There was a doubleheader in August, and really hot inside the concession stand. So instead of waiting for people to come to me, I figured I'd walk around yelling, "Hot dogs here!" And that's how I became the first hot dog vendor in sports.
Okay, not really a game-winning call, but it was a good call. You can make one too. Switch to Progressive and you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
Here in the third, and have taken a 6-point halftime lead to now its largest of the ball game at 72-49.
Todd, obviously, Pels fans have seen struggles when it comes to the third quarter. And I think watching it unfold here tonight, and you're seeing it, it's not that you're not getting the shots. It's not that you're not getting the opportunity to score. It's just tough to try to quantify why it's happening. I mean, you have shots that are there.
I agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
You go back to the fourth quarter against Boston 2 nights ago in your own building, and you scored 4 points in the last 9 minutes.
Yeah.
It's nearly impossible to do.
You fought so hard in that second quarter to make this a game, and you have 2 points in the quarter. It's so tough.
And again, the first attempt of the third quarter was a layup, point blank by Herb. He missed it, and you just haven't really recovered. Jordan Poole off the curl, air balls a right wing three, and it's out of bounds.
I was going to say, you mentioned it before the break. It's about this time the legs and the lungs start taking effect here. You already had to do a comeback earlier, and now you got to do it again.
And that's the difficulty when you have to come back early in the game. You use up a lot of energy to try to get back into the ball game as Jokic now down deep, floats it up and in. You expound a lot of energy to cut that 18-point deficit to 6. And now it looks like you just don't have any legs left. 74-49. Sadiq Bey, left block. Double pump, baseline floater, no. Weak side rebound, Jokic, who's got his 9th rebound. 17 points, get it down low, Brown, lays it, no, tipped up and in. That's gonna cost Jokic an assist, and he knows it. He's looking for triple-double number 4. Christian Brown's got 14 points. 76-49. Poole free, straightaway 3, off to the left. Rebound Jokic, whips a baseball pass all the way down to the other free throw line to Watson. Kick it to Murray, who will drop a left angle 3, and the Pels are down 30. I don't think I've ever seen this, Gus. It's a 26-2 third quarter for Denver. As a matter of fact, I know I haven't seen it. And nobody in this arena has seen it. Jose right at the Joker, no good, point blank. Joker, front court Murray, spot up left wing 3, around and down. Timeout Willie Green, we've got 4:24 left in the third quarter. Denver is out to an 82-49 lead. 60-second break after this on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Circle K's new free Inner Circle membership program makes filling up rewarding with everyday fuel discounts. Every fill up makes life a little easier. Sign up for Inner Circle today and save 25 cents per gallon on your first 5 fill-ups. Start saving on fuel now. Download the Circle K app and join today for free.
Pelicans fans, join FanDuel today. You'll get started with $300 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet wins. Play your game with FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. 21 plus and present in Louisiana. Permitted parishes only. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-877-770-7867. Pelicans fans, join FanDuel today. You'll get started with $300 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet wins. Play your game with FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. 21 plus and present in Louisiana. Permitted parishes only. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-877-770-7867.
As you can see right
I don't want to touch base or circle back anymore.
I want to charter a boat and go fishing with my friends.
I don't want to make a to-do list. I want to make a to-eat list.
I don't care about a PowerPoint. Give me a juke joint.
It's time to cut loose and lose track of time, billable and otherwise, altogether.
play Coastal and go have some fun for fun's sake.
For more information, visit coastalmississippi.com.
In basketball, it takes the right team to win. That's why you need a partner like Marsh McLennan Agency. We've been providing business insurance, employee health and benefits, and private client insurance solutions to Southeast Louisiana for 80 years. Marsh McLennan Agency combines the personalized service model of a local consultant with the global resources of the world's largest insurance firm. At Marsh McLennan Agency, we know more than just insurance. We know New Orleans. Marsh McLennan Agency is a proud partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. Visit marshmma.com today.
All right, 85-51 Denver. Zion Williamson scored the 4 points of the quarter for New Orleans on a lefty floater. As we've got a defensive three on the Nuggets, but Jamal Murray just made a three. He has scored the last 9 points for the Nuggets, and Nikola Jokic is 1 assist from his 4th straight triple-double to start the season, which has only happened twice in the history of the NBA.
You can see what makes him so difficult, too. He just baited the Pelicans to come down. He had no intentions of shooting that ball. They passed it down in the box twice, and he kicked it right back out to Murray, who's wide open for 3.
All right, Williamson, Bay, Poole, Messi, and Alvarado on the floor. Bay, catch and shoot, right corner 3, no. Rebound, Eve Messi. Threw it, deflected to Brown. It got picked up by Alvarado. Now Poole, a step back right to the top 3. That's no good. Ball on the deck taken by Murray. Pedal to the metal. Murray cross-court whip over to Cam Johnson. It's going to go baseline, and then Alvarado with a steal. Oh, Jose, a nice sleight of hand getting out of Jokic, and then Jordan Poole floats it up to Zion Williamson, who catches it at his waist and dunks it in with both hands.
Look, this is where you are when it's a 32-7 quarter. You're about to find out if your head coach Willie Green, who wants to be out there, right?
Jokic a scooping righty layup. Again, before we came out of the break, we got the box score. It was 29-2 in the 3rd quarter. I've been watching basketball a long time. I have never seen those numbers. Now Z, whip it cross court to Bay. Extra pass Alvarado, left corner 3, no. Strong side rebound is rolling to the far corner, picked up by Peyton Watson. 87-54, Denver in control here. 2:15 left in the 3rd. Another 3 by Jamal Murray, no. And the rebound, Sadiq Bey. Murray feeling it. He's got 17 here in this game. 2 below Nikola Jokic is 19. Again, Jokic is 1 assist from a triple-double. Bey, right wing. Close out Christian Brown. Spins to the right block. Hacked by Brown, he got it back. Dump it off to Eve Messi, the righty floater. And Messi's now in double figures with 10. Your only double-digit score tonight. 87-56.
Zion with 9 points, Trey with 7. He has yet to score in the 3rd.
Brown wide open 3. Good. Nobody within 10 feet of it. So Christian Brown just tied Jamal Murray's 17. Denver is now 11 of 27 from beyond the arc. And by the way, Jokic just got that assist. So triple-double for the Joker. Zion gets stripped in the lane. 3-on-2. Oh, Murray goes behind the back twice. Dumps it off to the Joker. And a 2-hand dunk. 92-56. And Joker's going to foul Bey to get reserves on the floor.
I was going to say that. Remember, almost reminds you of a hockey foul. You know, when they try to get a line change.
So with that assist, Nikola Jokic now has 168 career triple-doubles. That's 3rd all-time. Russell Westbrook's got 203. Oscar Robertson 181. I'm going to go out on a limb. Joker's going to pass Russell Westbrook at some point in his career. Jose had it stripped by Bruce Brown. Out of bounds. Jose wants a challenge. He's not going to get it. Jose is pleading for a challenge. Well, won't get it. 92-56. Jokic 1-on-1 with Z. Throw it out in the corner. Hardaway for 3. Around and out. Rebound right through the hands of Eve Messi. Get it to Jokic, floater no, tipped up, and it's taken by Alvarado, who throws it right to Jokic, who bobbles it. Alvarado got it back. Now Jordan Poole drives coast to coast and lays it in. 92-58. 25 seconds left in the third. Bruce Brown, low post left Joker, guarded by Z. Backing him down on the lane line. Up top Brown, another wide open three. Air ball out of bounds. Jokic draws so much attention in the lane. That's kind of the idea with Zion Williamson.
Yeah.
Supposed to get those driving kicks.
And the Pels have had the opportunities. 26 three-point attempts. They've attempted 29. Problem is, Todd, they've made 11. You've made 6.
Z, great bounce feed to Messi. And you heard the smack of palm to forearm right there as Messi was going up for another dunk. And Jokic, I mean, you heard that all the way up here, section 262. So Messi's 0 for 3 at the free throw line, make it 0 for 4. He was 6 for 7 to start the season. 2.1 seconds left in the third. Miss the next. Watson, 75-footer, air ball. Actually hit the bottom of the net. All right, we go to the fourth. Denver 92, New Orleans 58 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
The Toyota Trucks Game Day sales event is on, and there's no one key to victory. You need strength. You need power. You need agility. You need a team that shows up ready to win. And Toyota Trucks, yeah, they bring the full roster. The Toyota Tundra and Tacoma are built for it all. Kick off the season with big savings during the Toyota Trucks Game Day sales event. But hurry, these deals won't last forever. Toyota, let's go places. See packages and options at toyota.com for feature availability.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Our team of orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you. For more information, visit ochsner.org/sportsmedicine.
Hey Pelicans fans, SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Pelicans basketball games or to any other live event in New Orleans, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
Second quarter to cut the deficit to 6 at halftime. And you had some momentum. And I mentioned coming out that the first 5 minutes were going to be key if you could stay in the ball game. But as we talked about, you're at altitude here and you expend a lot of energy to try to get back into it. Legs or not.
Yeah.
Pels got outscored 39-11 in the third quarter. And you head to the fourth down 92-58.
It's just tough, Todd. In the second quarter, you start 0 for 12. In the third, at one point, you were 1 for 12. At one point, you were down 29-2 in back-to-back consecutive quarters. That's just hard to do, to try to come back and get that win. But now it's about to see what kind of heart you have and who wants to be out there on that court.
Yeah, New Orleans 5 for 20 in the third quarter and 0 of 8 from beyond the arc. And they've already started to clear their bench out as Jonas Valanciunas misses a baseline jumper. Jalen Pickett, his third year out of Siena, is checked in, his first action tonight. Tim Hardaway, Peyton Watson, Bruce Brown on the floor for the Nuggets. Fears, Poole, Williamson, Murphy, and Bay on the floor for New Orleans. Zion splits defenders, throws it up. Shot no good, foul on Valanciunas. So Zion trying to get to double figures at the free throw line. Actually, the foul was on Tim Hardaway Jr. Williamson's third and fourth free throw attempts tonight. First one is good with help of rim and glass. I would imagine with Jokic getting that triple-double, he is done for the night. Second free throw good. 92-60. 40 seconds gone in the fourth quarter. Steele Fears threw it to himself. That's a take foul. Yes, great job, Jeremiah Fears, who just stripped Jalen Pickett, and then Fears tapped it into the front court. Pickett held him. So take foul. And Jordan Poole wants to take the technical, but we got a timeout.
They're going to review it.
Okay. I don't know why that wouldn't be a take foul. And again, Pickett, guarded by Fears, stripped it. Yeah, he grabbed him around the waist. I mean, Tony Brothers was right on it. Now they checking to see if it's clear path. I don't think it was.
The ruling on the floor stands. Transition take foul. The play doesn't meet the criteria for a clear path.
Okay. I believe Jonas was in front.
Our broadcast being streamed now, so a few more people, including my wife, now listening. What's the difference between clear path and a take foul?
All right, well, take foul is just what you saw. Foul someone intentionally. That's a take foul. A clear path is when you have passed all the defenders and they foul you on purpose.
You were going to score because there's no one in front of you.
Right. That's clear path. But Jonas was in front as Poole's free throw is good. So that's the difference.
Thank you.
It's also an extra free throw. You do get the ball back. They started that rule 3 years ago because it was take foul sent. I mean, it was out of hand. And they finally started awarding technical fouls. And the take fouls have gone way down in the last couple of years as Jeremiah Fears gets to the rim again and lays it in.
Well, look what that does. That gives a free throw, the clock stops, and then a possession for the Pels, and they convert.
92-63. Watson, top of the key, jumper rattles in. And it's contagious. Jamal Murray really started it in the third quarter. Now everybody's making shots for him. 94-63. Williamson drives on Jonas, floats it up short. Rebound JV. And sometimes Zion, when he misses a game, comes back just not into that offensive rhythm that he was in the first two ball games. Just 4 of 9 from the floor tonight, 11 points. JV in the lane, around and down from about 8 feet. Good game for Jonas, 8 points, 4 boards in 10 minutes. Fears again, off the glass, got the roll, just outside the restricted arc. Double figures for the rookie out of Oklahoma, 12 points for 0 Fears. 9:50 to go. Brown, throw it out left corner, Pickett for 3. Air ball, right to JV, who got swatted by Williamson. Front court, Sadiq Bey. Euros in, didn't get the roll, but he'll go to the line.
I don't know if he can come back and get this in the fourth quarter. You want to get some sort of rhythm, something going into road game number 2 here, Todd. There's one thing I would like to see, and that's that three-point shot. Going back to the beginning of the season, Memphis, 10 made threes. San Antonio, 10 made threes. Boston, 9. Currently right now, 6, Todd. You said it at Memphis, 13. You've got to make 13, less than that in the NBA. It's going to be hard for you to win. And we haven't reached that mark yet through 4 games. They're going to have to make 7 threes in this quarter to get to that. So that's something I want to see, some three-point shots, just get some sort of rhythm, you know?
Pelicans, as we go 1 of 2 at the line. And Bruce Brown will get a layup on the other end, 98-66, Denver. Pels, we'll give you the numbers in just a sec. Jeremiah Fears back underneath the hoop with a reverse layup. So Jeremiah Fears has been outstanding tonight, leads the Pelicans with 14 points. Pickett, dotted line, floats it up off the glass and in and one. Fouled by Fears. Pell's average 9.7 makes from beyond the arc. That's 28th in the league. That's third to last. And the percentage is 30.5%. That's also 28th. That's tough. It's tough to overcome. Free throw good. 101-70 Denver. We got 9 minutes to go before we head to LA. Take on the Clippers Friday night in an NBA Cup game. Pull to the rim, gets whacked out of there by Peyton Watson. Hardaway, straightaway three, and it's 104-70. 8:40 to go. Now Fears straightaway three. Good.
First three attempt in this quarter, and it goes down. And right now, Jeremiah Fears is your offense, isn't he?
He just tied his career high, which has been a very brief career, but he's got 17 points.
In a season where there's been shooting rows right now, man, he is just the brightest spot for this team.
Pickett, hounded by Derek Queen. Dump it down low, Jonas. We forgot all about him. And Jonas spins and dunks.
And the two Pels players down there in the post is Sadiq Bey and Trey Murphy. Those are vet players.
Murphy, straightaway logo three, back iron, no good. Rebound, Valanciunas, who's running the floor. Right corner, Bruce Brown. Brown drives baseline. Now drives all the way out beyond the arc. Up top, Hardaway, deep three. When that man gets into a rhythm, there is no range. Timeout, Willie Green. 7:48 to go. Hardaway with 9 points on 3 threes off the bench. We'll keep it here for an NBA scoreboard. It's Denver 109, New Orleans 73. Here's Gus to update you.
All right, a couple of games already gone final here in Toronto. The Rockets win it 139-121. Şengün with 18, 8, and 9, but Barnes 31 in the losing cause for Toronto. Over in Boston, the Celtics lose 125-105. Jaylen Brown with 30 points there. In Detroit, it's the Pistons over the Magic, 135-116. I said it to you during a break. When we saw Orlando in that preseason game, I don't know if I thought they would start 1-4. They looked pretty good. They're 1-4 to start the season. In Brooklyn, the Hawks 117-112. They pick up the win. Michael Porter Jr. for Brooklyn with 32 points. In Chicago, the Bulls are 4-0 Graf, 126-113 over the 1-4 Kings. Something to keep an eye on there. Flames in action right now, 4:21 in the fourth. You got the Mavericks beating the Pacers 99-87. Pacers looking for their first win. And the Trailblazers are at the Jazz. Portland 112-92 over Utah at the half. It's the Lakers 62, Timberwolves 58. And finally, Grizzlies 47, Suns 53 over in the desert. Phoenix is looking for win number 2.
Wonder how many free throws Austin Reeves has taken.
Would you like to know? He has 18 points and 9 assists.
You know what? I don't want to know.
Now you got me curious.
No Luka, no LeBron for the Lakers
How
tonight.
many do you think? I'm covering up my
screen.
screen.
He scored 19 points?
He has 18 points. He's only made 1 3. 5 makes.
I'm going to say he's got 10 free throw attempts.
7 for 7.
All right. Here we've got 7:48 left. And, you know, you go back, Gus, to the Boston game in the SKC 2 nights ago. We had a 3-2 lead in that one. And that, unfortunately, was the last time we led a basketball game. Boston took the lead and led the rest of the way. And tonight, Denver has gone wire to wire, and they've got a 38-point lead right now at 109-71. All right, Pels have Micah Peavy, Jeremiah Fears, Derek Queen, Trey Murphy, and Jordan Hawkins on the floor. 3-ball Trey, short. Rebound deflected to Queen. Turns and shoots and scores from about 13 feet. All right, Nuggets with Valanciunas, Hardaway, Pickett, Brown, and Watson. They will not call off the dogs. Hardaway a mid-range.
Boy, he is hot, isn't he?
Hey, remember a couple years ago in Dallas, he scored 40 against us. As Hawkins got a pick and pop three around and out from the right wing. Good pass by Micah Peavy. 111-73. Jonas, left free throw line extended. There's a double. Out long Pickett for three, left of the top. Jalen Pickett just made his first three of the year. 114-73. 6:30 to go in Denver. Fears. Round a Queen screen, will back it all the way out now. Set another pick. Jeremiah taking it right at JV. Scooping righty layup off the box and in.
Such a bright spot on this team.
19 for Jeremiah. 11 in the quarter. Career high. Now Hardaway, another three. Short. Foul on Jeremiah Fears, trying to fight through a Valanciunas screen.
As we move forward, what's going to be interesting, Todd, is this obviously what Fears is doing is going to start winding up on scouting reports, right? And we kind of saw that with Boston. They were physical with him. They started bringing players out above the arc, trying to get it out of his hands.
Well, they stuck Josh Minot on him.
And they just hounded
him.
Point is, when you got a guy that can get in the paint like he is and can score and is showing he can, it should open up those outside shots. And when they start to fall, you're going to see some points being put up by this team. We saw it in the preseason.
All right, Zeke Naji just checked in, lays it in. That's 56 points in the paint. So their bench is literally about to empty as Hawkins misses a left angle three. Rebound Micah Peavy, back to Hawkins. Hawkins will drive baseline, float it up too strong. Foul on Zeke Naji. That's on Naji. Spencer Jones, the second-year product out of Stanford, at the scorers table. He'll come in for Peyton Watson. And Hunter Tyson in.
Going deep into your scoreboard.
I mean, so deep, he's not even on my sheet. That's how deep he is.
It is.
2 free throws are good.
Well, judging by him the way he's running right now, I honestly don't know if he's an usher. It just got a jersey.
Pickett for three. Front iron no good. Rebound Hawkins. 116-77. 5:25 to go.
Hawk, another one of those players, Graf, you'd like to see that confidence growing on that three-point shot. Just shoot him here.
Boy, Peavy, beautiful drive in.
To Fears.
Fears comes in from the left baseline in the floater, and the first career 20-point game for Jeremiah Fears. First of many more. Strother, dotted line floater, rim glass no. Rebound Derek Queen. 5 minutes to go in Denver. 116-79 Nuggets. Queen, left corner. Kick out to Peavy, who airballs one in front of our bench. Back the other way, Strother. Strother. Queen circles, chests it over to Tyson out of Clemson. Left sideline underneath the hash mark. Jalen Pickett. Weaves through to the nail, kick it to Strother, right corner three. No, weak side rebound knocked out of bounds by Hunter Tyson. 6'8", 215, second game he's played this year. I don't know why I didn't have him on my sheet. 4:25 to go. Hawkins off the curl. This is another three, short. Rebound Tyson. Back the other way, Jones for three. Back iron, rebound. Tipped and taken by Hawkins. Hawk, front court. Lost the dribble, shovels it to Fears. Fears drives with the left hand, bumped by Spencer Jones. And that will put the rookie at the free throw line, as Denver's over the limit. So Jeremiah Fears, you talk about efficiency. He's played 30 minutes tonight. He's 10 of 15 from the floor. He'll attempt his first 2 free throws. He had 6 assists at halftime. He still has 6 because he's been called on to score the basketball.
Yeah.
Free throw is short, and when that happens, Gus, that's legs.
Yeah, you go back to one of the, and you're talking about missing the free throw hitting the front iron. You go back to one of the preseason games in which that happened. I think it was Birmingham, where he said he kind of took over offensively. He says, sometimes I got to be that offense. He has a more mature game than a 19-year-old would normally have, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Missed both free throws. It's like Karlo Makovic about to come in. Zeke Naji, who we've called his name many years here in Denver, lost a good strip by Queen. Alley-oop missed by Peavy. And then a foul in the backcourt by Derek Queen. Fears tried to find Peavy on the flush. Just didn't finish.
Looks like that's going to be it for Fears.
Well, I think he's earned the rest of the night off. 21.6 assists for the Rook. All right, Pickett. Dump it off to Tyson. Hand off Strother. Naji back to Strother. Sizing up Queen. Crosses over. Drives in. Throw it out to Tyson. Right angle 3. No. Weak side rebound, Derek Queen. They're 14 of 37 from beyond the arc. Pels are 7 of 33. Bryce McGowan's the two-way player for New Orleans. Drives down the lane and gets blocked at the rim by Zeke Naji, but free throws coming up for McGowan's.
I know we'll get in late tonight over in Los Angeles, but the team's scheduled to have practice tomorrow. Todd, I almost feel like just have a 3-point practice. I mean, you got to get going from that arc. The Clippers, they're going to have 2 days off. They played last night, didn't play tonight, they're not playing tomorrow.
By the way, the Clippers last night got beat by 20, the Golden State. The Clippers scored 79 points last night. The Pels have 80 tonight. So it could be a war of attrition at Intuit Dome on Friday night, Halloween night. Oldest team in the league, and it's not even close, are the Clippers. So we'll see if we can get a little pace on them. 3:18 left here in Denver, 116-80. Nuggets lead the Pels. You're listening to Pelicans basketball.
Add some ghoulish grooves to your Monster Mash. With the ultimate Halloween party mix. This is Halloween. The Freaky 50. A spooky selection of songs to make you shudder and dance. Find the Freaky 50 along with many more Halloween specials in the SiriusXM app. Just search Halloween.
For the best basketball talk every afternoon, don't miss Justin Termini and NBA legend Eddie Johnson on SiriusXM NBA Radio.
If you don't play as a team, you can't win.
They have too much talent, and now it's starting to show.
They're breaking down the top stories in the NBA and talking to the biggest names in the league.
It's Magic Johnson.
We've always been about winning championships.
Catch NBA Today with Justin Termini and Eddie Johnson. Weekday afternoons from 4 to 7 Eastern. Only on NBA Radio Channel 86 and the SiriusXM app.
Now through October 31st, SiriusXM is giving away a pair of tickets to every MLB postseason game through the World Series. Listen to MLB Network Radio for the clues to be the first caller to correctly name the postseason hero. You'll receive a pair of tickets to an MLB postseason game. MLB Network Radio has your chance to win on SiriusXM 89 in the SiriusXM app. No transportation will be included in connection with these prizes. For full contest information and official rules, visit SiriusXM.com/MLB postseason heroes 2025. No purchase necessary. Open only to current SiriusXM subscribers prior to September 19th. You must be a U.S. resident over the age of 18.
Hi, this is John Mayer. I started a channel called Life with John Mayer, and what it does is it plays music according to the time of day, not genre. So you trust me that every time you turn the channel on, you're going to hear something that's going to fit the vibe. Whether you're on your way to work, on your way home, relaxing at home, or drifting off to sleep, the music will match. It's Life with John Mayer on Channel 14. Give it a try. It's also at home with the SiriusXM app.
For the best basketball talk every afternoon, don't miss Justin Termini and NBA legend Eddie Johnson on Sirius XM NBA Radio.
If you don't play as a team, you can't win.
They have too much talent, and now it's starting to show.
They're breaking down the top stories in the NBA and talking to the biggest names in the league.
It's Magic Johnson.
We've always been about winning championships.
Catch NBA Today with Justin Termini and Eddie Johnson. Weekday afternoons from 4 to 7 Eastern. Only on NBA Radio Channel 86 and the Sirius XM app.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year, Sam Mitchell, every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
Spencer Jones setting the illegal screen. I am shocked. We've had 2 offensive fouls tonight. Tony Brothers didn't call either of them. I had the over-under at 5.
Minimum.
We're not going to get there.
No.
Again, Tony Brothers usually calls 3 himself, and Jonas Valanciunas is good for 2 a game.
Yeah.
We didn't see any of it. Hawkins off the curl. Left wing 3. No. Tipped up. No. Loose ball foul on Carlo Matkovic. And we've got 1 foul to give. Hunter Tyson says, I want free throws, but we're not going to get them. That's 4 team foul. So, they called it on Hunter Tyson. And that'll send Micah Peavy to the line where he does have 2 points. He scored 2 points against Boston. So he does have his first 2 NBA points. And now he's got his 3rd.
There you go.
Take advantage of your time. Again, Peavy, we saw him a bunch in the preseason. He was in the early rotations in many, many practices. Second free throw, no good. 116-82. 2:40 to go. Most of the fans are headed into the chilly Denver night. Tyson for 3 right wing. Too strong, long rebound though to Pickett. On the left wing, kick it to Strawther. Left corner 3, no. Weak side rebound tipped and taken by Derek Queen. That's a 6th rebound in 12 minutes. Peavy up top, Queen. Queen sizing up Zeke Naji. Spins right. Lost the dribble. Reach in. We got lucky there.
Derek looked like me trying to do a spin move in the paint.
Yeah, the second dribble was too strong, but I'm going to call Zeke Naji with the hold and DQ at the free throw line, where he is 10 of 12 early this season. Not bad. In and out. It's been a tough night at the free throw line tonight. We're 17 of 28.
Just crazy looking at the box score. They have 84 shot attempts. You have 81. They have 39 three-point attempts. You have 34. The difference is makes, right? I mean, I know it's a make-or-miss league. I get it. 45 makes for them, 29 for you. 14 threes for them, 7 for you.
3 Pickett, no. Another rebound, Queen, who did miss both free throws. 2 minutes left. Pell scored 90 against Boston, and you've got 82 here tonight. As you had a little miscommunication right there between Derek Queen and Jordan Hawkins. Queen went right. DQ thought he was going to cut left, and the bounce pass went into the VIP seats, left baseline.
I guess I'll bring that up just because, Todd, if people didn't watch or didn't listen, and you see the score and you think, why are the Pels 0-4? I don't know how you fix it in terms of the shots are there, the opportunities are there. It's just not going down.
Naji for 3, no. Strong side rebound, Spencer Jones, who lays it in. Well, again, it's hard facts and data. Gus, just look at the percentages. Look at the field goal percentages. Look at the three-point percentages. And that's the tale of the tape for this Pels season early on. Matkovic misses the point-blank shot, but followed up and in by Derek Queen. $118.84. Pickett all alone underneath. Lost him, and he laid it in with 2 hands. 60 seconds left in Denver. By the way, our only trip here to Denver this year. Carlo double pump, lays it in. Good entry feed by McGowan's. Love coming to this city.
You could have asked for a better 2 days, too, that we were here. Not a cloud.
Nope.
Although it was 19 this morning.
Peavy. Little pick of the pocket on Julian Strother, and Michael Peavy will get his first NBA dunk.
You like your morning walks. It felt like 19.
Well,
what did it feel like on your morning walk
I
this
walked
morning?
out and did a U-turn and put a hoodie on. I was like, wait a second. Haven't seen 19 since maybe January. 122-88. This will be the final possession for the Pelicans. Hawkins pops the mid-range, air ball, and that'll go out of bounds. Shot clock off, 18 seconds to go. So the Pels will go 0-4. We're headed to the Clippers. Denver will start their year at 3-1. Back-to-back tough ones for the Pels, but you got to regroup. Got an NBA Cup game on Halloween night against the Clippers, as the Nuggets outscored the Pelicans 69-41 in the second half. Again, that back end of the second quarter, you cut it to 6 and you're thinking, all right, now we're in business. But that first 5 minutes of the third quarter really told the tale tonight.
Well, again, it's the numbers that keep creeping up, and you said it back at the start of the season, 13. You got to get there somehow, some way, and I think the difficult aspect of this, Todd, it's you and I aren't out here trying to explain, hey, they can't get to the rim. They're not being able to find the open looks for three. They're not being able to get out in transition. You've been able to do those things. The ball's just simply not going in, and that's the frustrating element of it. In years past, they're not generating threes, right? Remember the number. They're only taking so many attempts. You've shot over 30 threes in attempts in every game this season.
You had one player tonight make multiple threes, and that's Sadiq Bey, who was 2 for 6.
Yeah.
So that's 33%. Nobody else made more than one. And it's, again, the percentages are it's just very, very difficult to overcome. So you got to regroup. As I mentioned, it's off to LA, and it's the Clippers Friday night, first NBA Cup from Intuit Dome. That will be a 9:30 New Orleans tip on Halloween night, pregame at 9 p.m. One of the reasons why we love coming to Denver is because there's a great crew on site.
Yeah, no doubt.
Jesse Trujillo, our producer engineer, Dan Collins, our statistician. Wonderful work as always. Back in our Smoothie King Center studios, getting a little late.